How's it going, everybody? Cheeto2500 introducing you to a brand new segment called Drumroll, please. Wait for it. Just a little more. Chitorials! Woo! Okay, I'll stop now. Okay, so what Chitorials are is basically a tutorial in a sense, but combining the two words, my nickname Cheeto, with the word tutorial. Mesh them together, guess what? You got a Chitorial. Simple, right? Now, what I'm about to do here is I'm going to start off with this doohickey here, the Blue MicroPhone's Yeti set or whatnot. So let me take this device out of the way to show you the box, so hold on a second. Okay, so what you just saw was the box and the general description of the USB microphone. Now, in this tutorial though, and of course every one of them that is, I will explain to the best of my ability, both simply and complex. So therefore, people of all ages can get a better insight on it before they buy or whatnot. Now, me, I did some prior research on this device, and I must say it's providing me great results so far, but a little more on that later. So let's get down to business. Alright, so the first things off, this is what the out-of-the-box microphone is like. So I'll show you the blueprints. Okay, so the blueprints have been shown and looks simple, right? But what do the symbols mean? Now, what I'm speaking to right here is stereo mode. Now, what stereo mode is that the front of the microphone. I'm sorry, my throat is a little harsh today, so let me make this simple. The microphone, let's divide it into 4 quadrants or gates. What I'm speaking to right here is the front gate. The way facing you guys and gals is the back gate. And the left and right gates, in my point of view, are of so as well. Now, let's get back to the explanation, so now that you know. So, stereo mode goes as this. The front gate is your primary source. And whatever the left and right gates are, let's just say that it picks up the sounds equally, okay? Actually, it does pick up the sounds equally. Now, orientation is very important, so if you want a little bit more on the right side than on the left side, just simply turn this thing, like so. You'll notice a difference right away, you know, if I'm speaking through here, 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 and if I turn this the other way, I can speak like this, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you'll find this as a Venn diagram symbol. Here, I'll bring it up to you. It's a little Venn diagram on the left. So let's switch it to the next one, shall we? Okay, the setting has been switched to omnidirectional. Now, omni is all directions, all 8, north, south, east, west, northwest, north, south, you get the idea, right? So, omnidirectional is all of them. Oh, and I forgot to explain what stereo, so it could be used for podcasting, instruments, you know, choirs, all that stuff. So that's stereo. Now, what omni does, you know, you have an orchestra behind you. Everybody chips in, you know, rap sessions, something like that. So that's what it is though. Omni is all around. All gates are open, just so you know. Now let's switch on to the next setting. Now the next setting is cardioid. Oh, and I forgot once again, I'm really sorry. Omnidirectional is marked by the circle icon, the straight circle. Now, the next icon that is pointed towards it right now is the cardioid icon, which is marked by a little small heart. Now, cardioid blocks, you know, closes all the gates on the back, which is you guys, and the left and right. Only the front gate is open. And therefore, it could be used for commentaries and all that stuff, you know, all that kind of crap. And sorry if I'm being a little all that stuff, because my throat hurts today. I'm just doing my best here, so bear with me. So what cardioid does, once again, is that The front gate is open, so therefore it'll block out any sounds from the back, left, and right, so therefore only your voice is heard. Great, right? And the last but not least signal is the last symbol is bidirectional. Now, bio meaning two directions, and therefore the front and back gates are open. And let me adjust this for a bit. I'm sorry. So the left and right sides are rejected. You know, the microphone doesn't pick up any signals from there. So therefore, only the front and back, once again, are being picked up. Now, one good example this setting could be used for is an interview. Meaning if you have two people, you can ask questions, all that stuff. Or if you want to sing in a duet, this microphone is perfect. Okay, so now that I've explained the details of the various settings in a nutshell or whatnot, hopefully it'll be simple enough to understand. Let's go on to the other features of this mic. Now, the button above it, which is the volume of my voice, or how the signal is going to become, is called the gain function. Now, what the gain function does is, as you can see, it kind of determines what the volume of my mic is. Here, I'll show you the gain function in a moment. Now, as I turn this knob, though, you will notice the different levels of my microphone adjusting my voice, so therefore it goes from high to low and low to high respectively. And therefore, as I turn this slowly, you'll notice that my voice is appearing higher and higher and higher, or whatnot. So the trick is to do, and let me see if it's the right setting again. Okay, good, it's on the right setting. So the main thing you guys and gals want to do while recording is to make sure that the volume is in the right setting or whatnot, depending on your situation though. So the best thing I will recommend for you guys, you know, if you're doing all these commentaries and all that stuff, is to find a quiet place to do so. Because this microphone, the only problem it has is that it's super sensitive though. Well, not entirely sensitive, that it could pick up any sound with ease, and like my voice here, it could pick it up. Very good quality, I know. So let's move on to the front of the microphone here, and I'll switch it to bidirectional just so you guys can still hear me. Oh, it's already on bidirectional, whoops. So here we have the mute and microphone volume button. Now, the mute button does is if it's solid red though, then that means that it can be, that no sound will come through it. Here, I'll show you an example now. Alright, and if you guys can hear me at this point though, then alright, good job, microphone success. So what this next dial does down here is the microphone volume. Now, of course, the microphone, the headphones, I'm sorry about that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the headphone volume represents how loud your headphones will be. Now, what this setting does, it doesn't necessarily affect the computer itself nor this mic. All it does is adjust the volume of any headphones you have accordingly. So therefore, if you were to gain this or volume this though, therefore you'll be able to hear the sounds louder or softer in your headset or whatnot. And I think that's about it for this microphone here. Now, adjustment, I forgot to mention that. I'm really sorry about that. Now, the adjustment is simple, very simple. Now, if you see these knobs on the left and right, basically it's not one direction does all, okay? Basically you have to do it in both directions or whatnot, like your direction and my direction. Here's for example, to turn it clockwise though, you have to, like, from your point of view, you have to turn the right hand clockwise. So clockwise close, counterclockwise open. So basically you have to like this or whatnot, you know, just by those hand motions you have to do that. Okay, I think that's about it for this microphone. And did I miss anything else? Nah, it's not that important. But what it is important is that this microphone won't move no matter what I do, right? That's because of this baby right here. The padding itself prevents the microphone from movement anywhere, no matter how much you knock it down or whatnot. See? Of course, if you were to do it by force, though, then yeah, that's like $130 down the drain. Yes, I did pay for this in Amazon, so yeah. Okay, guys, that's about it. And thank you so much for tuning in. And for those of you who are looking into this microphone recently, hopefully I've answered some, if not most, of your questions about it. So, hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you guys. I'll be more of this on the future.